little gym socks stuck on the ends of my legs so that I look like a sad Raggedy Ann doll. Get out of here. You're making me miss the Munchkins. The Lollipop Guild is one of my favorite parts. Where's that strong lawman? He should be here, protecting you from the big bad witch. Bring in some strong and upright sperm with him. Coleman is working. Jitty is right about one thing. It would have been cozy having Coleman Peters to snuggle up to. An armed robbery at a convenience store has him out working late on a bitter winter night. As sheriff of Sunflower County, Mississippi, he doesn't get to pick and choose his hours. He's a 24/7 kind of lawman. You should be out in the patrol car with him, ready to shuck off those ugly sweatpants to help him pass the time while he's doing surveillance. You need a job, Sarah Booth, and that would be a good one. Jitty's goal in life is to get me pregnant, so she'll have a Delaney heir to haunt. He isn't on surveillance, he's investigating. The last thing he needs is some lustful Lucy trying to seduce him. Sarah Booth Delaney, I know you aren't so unimaginative that you can't figure out a way to be useful to the sheriff and get pregnant. Use that thinking cap, Missy. Then use your moneymaker. Go away. I pause the movie and get up to make more popcorn. It's a futile effort to escape Jitty. She only follows me to the kitchen, where she continues her harangue. You were this close to having Coleman, she says, referring to a recent moment when Coleman and I, buck naked, had been headed upstairs to my bedroom. Tinkie Richmond, my partner in the Delaney Detective Agency, slammed through the front door, catching us red-handed and withering our mutual desire. Since then, we've made several attempts to lock out the rest of the world, but life has a terrible way of intervening. The truth is, I'm almost as impatient as Jitty to close the sexual gratification deal, but I'll never let her know it. What I need is a new case, not a sperm donor. Now back off, or I'll dump a bucket of water on you. She whirled around once and disappeared in another poof of orange smoke. She was getting way too good at dramatic entrances and exits. The phone rang, and I picked it up as I waited for the butter to heat in the bottom of my skillet. Tinkie was on the horn. Whatever you're doing, stop. You have to get over to the Sunflower County Board of Education meeting. Why? I paid my school taxes, but I didn't have children, so I didn't closely follow the issues of the public schools. In Mississippi, those issues were almost insurmountable, as the state legislature cut and cut and cut the school budget. Most of the local school board members were good old boys, who had about as much business dictating school policy as I had flying jets. A trio of witches are in the meeting right now. They're applying for state recognition for their Wiccan boarding school, which they are opening in Sunflower County. Folks are all upset. What witches? Sunflower County had a lot of strange inhabitants, but I'd never come across boarding school witches, not even in the farthest reaches of the cotton fields and breaks. Sexy witches. Tinkie's response left more questions than answers. What are you talking about? Get your sassy self down to the school board meeting. You are missing the whole thing, so hurry. I have to get off the phone. I think the school board meeting is about to go postal. Man, I have to film this for Cece. She hung up. I turned off the stove and raced upstairs for my jeans and a warm sweater. If witches had moved to Sunflower County, I wanted to watch the action unfold. Like all small towns, Zinnia had a few people who'd set themselves up as moral leaders, and those who knew best for everyone else. The schools had become the battleground in many instances. Witches. It was going to be